And for somebody to be this disrespectful to us, it's just very sad.
Vineland's Statue of Liberty replica has been a part of its community for over 50 years and was a sight to see for many on Thursday, but for all the wrong reasons.
Disturbing, shocking, unfortunate.
Volunteers of the Historical and Antiquarian Society found its Lady Liberty damaged on Tuesday, with vandals ripping off her right arm.
The arm was broken cleanly off, but it was still attached by an electrical cord that ran up behind the statue through the base.
That's terrible. I can't understand how anybody could go ahead and do something like that.
The arm held a light representing the torch seen on the official Statue of Liberty in New York, a true American symbol right here in South Jersey.
Lady Liberty has always been the symbol of what's right about America, and to see this happen to our little representation of it really is upsetting.
Now the nonprofit society that has been around for almost 150 years is left scrambling to come up with money to fix the damage, an estimated $500.
It's very sad that it has to stay like this until we can get her little torch arm repaired.
Now, police say they have no suspect information at this time, but that the incident remains under investigation. They will be looking into surveillance video, though, thanks to the help of these cameras located directly on the corner of where the incident occurred, a system that they implemented just a little over a year ago for situations just like this. They are hoping that that will be able to help them find out exactly who it was that vandalized the city's Lady Liberty. Reporting in Vineland, Rick Ritter, News Channel 40, NBC.
He saved two people's lives today, mine and the little girl. He's the hero right here.
Dan O'Connell of Marlton seemed more comfortable walking away from the spotlight tonight, but when it mattered most, he was front and center, playing an active role in the rescues of two people caught up in strong rip currents, including Matt Konenberg of Philadelphia.
I was out there for about an hour and a half on the water. My jet ski went away, and then he came out while I was floating and came and got me.
O'Connell was jet skiing when he notified the Coast Guard of two wave runners he and his friends noticed had broken down. On his way back to one of them, he heard screams from the beach that someone was in the water. So he and his friends set off on a search.
I would say at least a mile out, I found that little girl was bobbing in and out of the water.
O'Connell said the little girl didn't have a life vest on, but he was able to scoop her up with his right hand.
I threw my life vest over the side and she got into it, and then I was able to scoop her in my right hand, put her on the wave runner, and she said someone else is out here with me.
Knowing time was of the essence, O'Connell began to search for the second victim, which Coast Guard officials have confirmed is the 7-year-old's father. But the girl seemed to go into shock, so O'Connell thought it better to take her in right away and come back out to continue the search.
He asked the state trooper what we should do, and he said just help out the best you can. And we were out there for about 2 hours, but we didn't find anybody else.
While search operations will continue throughout the night to locate the little girl's father, Konenberg and O'Connell are holding out hope that he can be found alive, knowing all too well how one's fate can so quickly change.
But I'm glad you're okay.
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Never expected for me to see something like that.
What started out as a typical morning for Dahlia Cortez and her 5-month-old son, Jeremiah, quickly turned into a moment of panic.
It shocked me because, sometimes you see little particles, but a big one like that, it's like, that's a big piece. Like, how come they didn't notice that?
Like many parents, Cortez has been feeding her baby Gerber Products, the world's largest supplier of baby food. But Monday morning, when she went to mix the ingredients in her son's bottle, a small blue wood chip was found mixed in the oatmeal box.
I was like, oh my God. I would have never thought. Maybe on a store brand, but not in Gerber.
Cortez says she is very fortunate that she caught the wood chip just before feeding Jeremiah, which is why she's now looking for answers from Gerber to make sure nothing like this can happen to anyone else.
Cortez reached out to Gerber Products Monday morning immediately following the incident and was instructed to tape the wood chip onto the box of oatmeal and mail it back to the company. She told them she was looking for more than just that and says that Gerber officials want to schedule a time to come visit her at her apartment to speak in more detail. But regardless of what comes out of the incident, Cortez is hoping to get the word out to all mothers nationwide to take notice and be cautious of what you are feeding your kids.
And then to check all those boxes out there, because who knows, somebody else have it. And I was lucky because I saw it and I really pay attention. It's better be safe than sorry.
Several attempts by NBC 40 to reach Gerber for comment were unsuccessful. In Egg Harbor City, Rick Ritter, News Channel 40, NBC.